Hello, guys. My name is Jenia. I'm your United Heroes yoga coach, and I'm happy to have you here for this new dynamic yoga practice. I hope you are doing well. So, today we're going to work our shoulders mobility, but first of all, find a comfortable sitting position on your mat with your legs crossed or with one foot in front of the other without any crossing. Feel free to sit on a yoga brick or on a cushion if you have one so that you can release your thighs a little bit further down, release your knees, and when you are comfortably seated, close your eyes, put your hands wherever is comfortable for you. Release completely your arms, your legs, and close your eyes. Let's just take some moments here to come into our practice, to let aside everything we've been doing just before, things that are waiting for us afterwards. And start to observe your breathing. If it's quick or slow, wherever you feel it most, in your chest, probably in your belly, in your nose or in your throat, and start progressively to calm it down, to take more air every time you inhale, and begin to reach up through the crown of your head to bring length to your spine. And try to feel that you are breathing with the whole body, not only with your nose. And with your next exhalation, bring your head down, chin to chest, and start to make some circles with your head above your shoulders. Nice and slowly, still breathing deeply. Trying to find length at every moment in the neck. And then the next time your chin comes in front of your chest, switch directions, go to the other side. Your eyes still closed. Okay, and just finish your last circle here. Take your time to finish it, to bring your chin back to your chest. And with an inhalation, lift up your head and open your eyes. And here, let's begin with some circles with the shoulders, backwards at first, trying to lift them up as much as you can, and then go backwards and down, keeping your spine straight, so without back bending, without releasing your belly forward. And then just switch directions, some circles. Still trying to go as much as you can up, as much as you can down, and then backwards to explore the whole range of mobility that your shoulders let you have. Okay. And then with your next inhalation, lift your arms up. And exhale, grab your elbows here. Inhale, reach up, find length in your spine, and then exhale, bring your shoulders, your elbows backwards, as if you wanted to hide them behind your head without back bending once again, keeping your spine really straight as if you were sitting in front of a wall. And one last inhalation here, going up, and then exhale, go backwards, pull your elbows, your shoulders backwards. And then inhale, release your arms up, and exhale, grab your elbows in the different way. Inhale once again up, pressing your hips onto the ground, and then exhale without moving your spine, just pull your shoulders back. Your chin parallel to the ground, so don't have your head go down. It will give you an impression that your shoulders have gone back, but it's just the head that has gone forward. In one last time, inhale here, and then exhale, pull back your shoulders. Next inhalation, release your arms up, and then exhale, release your arms. Okay, and from here, find your way into a tabletop position, probably going forward, putting your hands on the ground, or take any other way to a tabletop position, your hands beneath your shoulders, your knees beneath your hips. And here, inhale, back bend, so release your belly down, look slightly up, exhale, round your spine, release your head and begin to engage the core muscles, draw your belly in, and some more repetitions here. When you inhale, you back bend, and when you exhale, around your spine. Synchronize the movement to your breathing, go in your own rhythm. If you feel any tension waking up, you can reduce the amplitude of the movement. If it's okay, begin to exaggerate the movement, explore the whole range of mobility that your spine provides you here. And one last time, inhale, back bend, look up, but still having your shoulders far away from your ears. And then exhale, round your spine, press your hands on the ground. And then inhale, go back to neutral spine, and exhale, tuck your toes under and press back into a down dog. So have your knees still bent here. Make sure that you are pressing firmly with your hands on the ground. Find strength in your arms. Find a long, nice, flat back. And then exhale, put your right heel to the ground or on the ground if it touches. If it doesn't matter at all. Just find some nice stretch at the back of your right leg. And then inhale, lift your right heel up. Exhale, left heel to the ground, on the ground. Still pressing the toes of your right foot on the ground so that your right hip does not collapse to the ground. With your next inhalation, lift up your left heel and then exhale, both heels on the ground or to the ground. And some long and nice deep breathing here. With your belly going out with every inhalation and then going in as you exhale. And take one last inhalation here. And as you exhale, bend your knees and start walking your feet in front of your mat. Slowly bending your knees, rounding your spine. Just find your way. And then grab your elbows here, release the upper body to the ground, release your head, the weight of your shoulders, of your arms. And you can move slightly nicely from side to side, to the right, to the left. And then inhale here with your nose, and then exhale with your mouth. Once again, inhale, and open your mouth, exhale. One last time, inhale, and as you exhale, release your arms. With your next inhalation, begin to unroll your spine. Slowly, you will probably need several inhalations here to come all the way up. Take your time, and then find a vertical position in front of your head for some sun salutations. Bring your feet together, your quads engaged, your belly slightly in, chest opened, and shoulders backwards and down. And with the next inhalation, lift your arms up, look up, then exhale, go down with a straight spine, and when you feel that the spine begins to round, just bend your knees, put your hands in front of your feet, and then inhale. Look up with your knees still bent, or probably with your legs straight and your hands on your shins. And then exhale, bend your knees, hands on the ground, and walk back into a plank pose. Inhale here, and as you exhale, put your knees on the ground. So we are still on a diagonal line, so don't Go back with your hips. Keep this diagonal line between your knees and the head. Inhale here, and as you exhale, bend your elbows. And let's stop at 45 degrees approximately from the ground to take a long inhalation here, a long exhalation. Once again, inhale, and as you exhale, lower yourself completely to the ground. Inhale, little cobra. So move up with your chest, your belly stays on the ground, and then with your next exhalation, tuck your toes under and press back into a down dog. Inhale here, press your hands firmly on your mat. As you exhale, continue to press your heels to the ground or on the ground. And one last time, inhale. And then as you exhale, bend your knees, look forward, and step forward with both feet, probably in one big step or several steps. Inhale, look up with a flat back. Exhale, go down. Your belly to your thighs, your head to your knees. And with your next inhalation, go all the way up with your arms by your sides. Reach up to the sky, and then exhale, release. Once again, inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, look up with a flat back. Feel free to bend your knees if needed. Exhale, put your hands on the ground, bend your knees even more, and step back to a plank position. And once again, inhale here. And as you exhale, put your knees on the ground and start to bend your elbows backwards. So not to your sides, but really backwards. Look in front of you and stop at 45 degrees from the ground. Inhale here. Squeeze your elbows in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And with your next inhalation, press forward into an up dog here. So press your hands on the ground, push your chest between your shoulders, shoulders down and far away from your ears, and then exhale, press back to down dog. Okay, just calm your breathing down here if needed. And one last time, inhale, and then exhale. Bend your knees, look between your hands, and then step forward with the both feet. Inhale, look up, shoulders far away from your head, and then exhale, bend from your hips, and inhale, arms up. Look up, and then exhale, release. Okay, and inhale, arms up here, and then as you exhale, go down, Uttanasana. Inhale. Look up, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, put your hands on your ground. Step back into plank position. Inhale here, and as you exhale, lower your knees on the ground. Okay, and so let's work our shoulder mobility here. So we will protract and retract your shoulders. So protracting your shoulders means you let your shoulder blades go wide away, one from the other, pressing your hands on the ground. And then as you exhale, let your shoulder blades come closer one to the other, and your chest goes down to the ground. And once again, so your spine is practically inactive here, and you're only working here with your shoulders, letting your chest move up as you protract, as you press with the hands on the ground, and moving down to the ground as you release the effort. Okay. Engage your bellies. Don't have it release to the ground, so find some strength in the core muscles. And one last time. Inhale, and then as you exhale, sit back on your heels. Stretch your arms forward. Raise your head on the ground if that's okay for you. Otherwise, just release your neck and let your head hover over the ground. Stay in an active position here. Stretch your arms. Continue to walk your hands, your fingers forward, and press your hips backwards. Okay, and with your next inhalation, go back to your plank pose with your knees on the ground. And let's do it once again Either you do it the same way we did it with the knees on the ground, or probably that's okay for you. You can do the same movement without your knees on the ground from the plank position. So in both cases, just retract your shoulders, letting your chest going down, and then protract, pressing on your hands and going away from your mat. With almost our body completely straight. So don't have your lower back bend. So no back bend in your lower back. And just slow, controlled movements with your shoulders here. Okay, one last time, and then exhale. Put your knees on the ground and sit in Balasana position. Release your arms here, so don't look for any stretch here. Your arms can just bend here. Or probably, if that's okay for you, you can move them backwards. Release your shoulders. Okay, just one last deep inhalation here. Exhale, and then move back your arms forward. And as you inhale, go back to your plank pose. Inhale here. And as you exhale, press back with your hips to your heels, as if you wanted to sit on your heels without putting your knees on the ground. Inhale, come back to plank, and then exhale, backwards. One last time. Inhale, and then exhale. Try to reach your heels with your hips, and then inhale. Go back to a plank position, and then exhale, down dog. Okay. Just some breathing here. Continue to open your shoulders. Observe how the position has changed. How you feel in it now. With your shoulders, your armpits probably more open than in the beginning of the practice. Okay, and then inhale, lift your right leg up, and then exhale, put your right foot in front of your mat between your hands, and put your left knee on the ground. Okay, and here, move your right foot slightly to the right, and then you're going to open your both arms to your sides with your right arm passing in front of your knee, in front of your right leg, and then spreading your arms, walking your hands to the right, to the left, as if you wanted to put your right armpit in front of your right ankle. Going as much down as you can. So it can be here, no matter at what level you are. Just try to find length here in your chest, in your arms, spreading to the left, to the right. Okay. And either you stay here for 2 more breaths, or if you want to go a little bit further, you can tuck your toes under and then move your knee, your left knee far away from the ground to straighten your left leg. Or you can still have your knee on the ground. That's okay. One last inhalation here, and then as you exhale, put your knee on the ground and come back with your hands to the front of your mat, both hands on the ground, and then into a plank pose for our vinyasa. Inhale here, and as you exhale, with or without your knees, bend your elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, little cobra if you have put your knees on the ground, and then exhale, down dog. Okay, then the other side. With the next inhalation, lift your left leg up, and then exhale, bring your left foot between your hands. Right knee on the ground, and a small step left with your left foot, and then start to spread your arms, passing your left arm in front of your left knee, and then reaching to the sides with your hands, with your fingers, and going down with your chest as if you wanted to put your left armpit in front of your left ankle. Don't let your left knee go to the side, to the left side, maintain it aligned with your mat, and go down. Okay. Either you stay here for some more breathing, or if you have done it on the other side, tuck your toes under and then press your right heel backwards so that you can lift up your right knee and straighten your right leg. And if you do it, your right leg is really active, it's really engaged, and your heel is pressing firmly backwards. One last inhalation here, and then as you exhale, put your right knee on the ground and come back with your hands to the center, each hand near your left foot, and then step back into a plank position. Inhale here, and as you exhale, chaturanga, with or without your knees on the ground. In both cases, your elbows are bending backwards. Inhale, upward facing dog, your shoulders far away from your ears, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, let's just stay here in down dog and breathe. Continue to find strength in your arms. Press your hands on the ground and try to open in your shoulders a little bit more. Pressing backwards, lifting your weight, switching your weight to your feet. And then from here, inhale, and as you exhale, try to put your both elbows simultaneously on the ground. If it doesn't work simultaneously, one after the other. And we are here in dolphin's pose. Same structure, same thing as down dog, but with your forearms on the ground. Have your elbows at shoulders wide, so don't have your elbows, don't let them go to the sides. You can bend your knees as much as needed if it's too much for the back of your legs. And then with the next inhalation, both elbows at the same time or one after the other, press back to down dog. Straight your arms. And once again, inhale here, and as you exhale, put your forearms, your elbows on the ground. Continue to press your chest to your thighs. Trying to open up a little bit more in your shoulders. And then once again, inhale up to a down dog. Okay, and one last time. Inhale in down dog, and then exhale, dolphin's pose. Put your elbows on the ground. And here you can stay and breathe here if it's already enough for your shoulders. If that's okay for you, you can start to walk your feet closer to your elbows. You can have your knees bent. We are just looking for weight transfer, to put a little bit more weight on your shoulders here. Okay. And one last movement from this dolphin's pose. With your next inhalation, lift your right leg up. Continue to press your left heel to the ground and try to move some more weight on your shoulders. Then exhale, go down with your right foot. Inhale, left leg up. And then exhale, go down. Inhale here. Exhale, press back, down dog. Inhale, and as you exhale, put your knees on the ground and Balasana. Sit on your heels, close your arms, keeping them in front of you or moving them backwards so that you can release your shoulders completely here. Let them move closer to the ground as if they were liquid. And come back to your long, slow, deep breathing. Observe the sensations in your shoulders, in your arms, in your upper back. And then move your hands to put them near your knees and pressing on your hands with an inhalation, keeping your spine round. Begin to lift yourself up. Okay. And then from here, Sit on your hips, sit on the ground, and so no matter what position with your legs, we are going to lie down on the ground. Inhale, put your arms up, and then bend your right arm. Put your right hand wherever you can in the middle of your upper back. Help here with your left hand, grabbing your right elbow and pressing it to the center, as if you wanted to put your elbow behind your head. And then with your left arm going down and backwards, try to reach your fingers together. Or if it doesn't work, if it's not accessible, just grab something, grab a bit of t-shirt here, and then find your way to lie down slowly, nicely, and then release the weight, your body's weight to the ground. Probably your fingers are not together. That's okay. You can release a little bit. And try to release completely your weight to the ground. Relax your shoulders. And just observe your abdominal breathing here. With this passive stretching happening in your shoulders. And your only task is just to let it happen. To come out of it, you are going to roll to the right side so that you can release your left arm at first. Then go back to center and release your right arm. Put your hands on your thighs, and then as you inhale, reach up, sit up, or find any other way to sit. And then let's do the other side. So inhale, both arms up. Exhale, bend your left arm, put your left hand between your shoulder blades in the center here. Grab your left elbow with the right hand, press it, grab it to the center. Try to put your elbow behind your head, and then with your right arm going down and backwards, try to reach your fingers together. And if it's not the case, that's okay. You can just grab your t-shirt like this, and then when we are going to lie down, you don't have to grab anything. You can release your hands completely and find your way to lie down and release your body to the ground here. So the only thing to do here, and I'm not saying that it's simple and easy, is to release, not to struggle with a stretch, just let it happen with your body's weight, with the gravity. Okay. To come out of this position, and slowly take your time, roll onto your left side so that you can release your right arm first. And then release your left arm and lie down. For some moments here on the flat back, closing your eyes, releasing the whole body, releasing every muscle, every cell of your body, releasing even the control on your breathing and breathing naturally. And with your next inhalation, nice and gently bring your knees to your chest. Grab them with your hands and start to roll from side to side. And then come completely to your right side. Press your left hand on the ground in front of your face. Straighten your left leg. And come back to a comfortable sitting position with your eyes still closed for some last seconds here. Straighten your spine, reach up with the crown of your head to the sky. Put your hands together in front of your chest. Inhale here, and as you exhale, let your head go down to your fingertips. And take a moment here to thank yourself for this practice, for having unrolled your mat. Thank your body that have let you flow through this practice. And thank you for having let me guide you. Namaste. Thanks a lot for sharing this practice with me. I hope it brought you what you needed for today. I wish you a great weekend. Take care of yourself and see you next week. Thanks. Bye.